And good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another RSG Lunch Stream. I'm Ranger J, 1999, your host and part of the RSG crew. Welcome to our lunch stream. If you're wondering what the hell is a lunch stream, well, that's where we just hang out with you good folks for the next hour, hour and a half. More like an hour and a half, the way we've been going lately. We have so many questions. But this is where we just kind of give you something fun to listen to during your workday, wherever you may be, whether you're listening to us live during your lunch or later on, either through YouTube or you download us like a podcast on iTunes. Whatever works for you, this is what we do. We love you guys, and we just want to hang out with you. Let's break down a little bit how this works. So first, if you have a question, go ahead and put that question into the channel and the chat, and make sure you put question in front of your statement. That lets us know that it's an actual question. It just helps us when scooping those up. We'll get to all the questions. We're going to do a roster review today, so we'll get to hear that in a few minutes. A couple of housekeeping notes. Make sure you hit the thumbs up on the video. It helps us spread our word out to the YouTube world and gets our content out there, so we really appreciate that. And leave comments. If you want to leave comments after the video is done, please do, as long as they're constructive. If they're not, I just delete them. I mean, sorry, I don't have time for people that don't use critical thinking. So if you just want to come in there and just spout nonsense, delete. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We do a lot of live streaming. We love hanging out with you guys. We love playing games with you guys. And if you want to know when we're doing that kind of stuff, all you need to do is hit the subscribe button. I do owe everybody a Battlefront stream. We're working on setting up my new rig for Battlefront so that it runs even better and at a higher definition, so we can actually do some really badass stuff with that. So stay tuned on that. We're working on it. Also, we have our Patreon set up. If you want to become a Patreon supporter, you can. We have anything from $5 up that you become a Patreon sponsor. We use all that money, again, to get stuff like this. New rigs, new internet. I mean, make sure that the streams are better for you guys. And that's what it's really all about. Also, if you haven't already, we have our ACS stuff. You can see we've got the skin on the bottom there. If you would like to help support us, we'll get into the ACS stuff here in a little bit, but you can see the goal on the bottom there and where we're at and what our goal is. So if you'd like to support that, you can. And then people ask me about the Amazon wish list. There's still stuff up there. Someone sent me a message like, you guys have anything on the wish list for Christmas? I'm like, oh, we've had that thing up forever. So I haven't looked and see what's on there. I'm sure there's stuff on there. I'm going to get like a little Nicky Knack or something for the RSG crew for Christmas. I've been asked, so I'm just relaying the message, but it's not a big deal, guys. All right, that being said, that's all the nonsense. Let's get into introducing the panel. Got a great panel today. Of course, let's introduce my partner in crime, my heterosexual life mate. I can't ever get rid of him. I don't really want to. I love him. I love this guy. Dr. Finn, medicine woman, the troll extraordinaire.
Good afternoon, peoples.
Good afternoon, Finn. Thank you for not doing the pork thing. I really appreciate you not doing that.
Well, Dana's not on right now.
Well, you've done it before without Dana, so I just want to say thank you for not doing that.
That's true.
Yes, thank you, Finn.
Thank you for reminding me. It'll come later.
No, Finn, look, I just gave you a compliment. I'm trying to be really nice, and you're don't do that. Don't ruin the moment, Finn.
Can I do Yub Nub instead?
Okay, I'll let you do Yub Nub.
Yub Nub.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Also joining us, you heard that voice here, is Grim the Mechanic.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, sir. Also joining us and monitoring the chat and watching everything, of course, is the one and only Mr. Gingivitis himself, Sanely Red.
Hey, it's Advent Day today. We get to open the other crates.
We do? How do you do that?
Well, it'll come...
Oh, it hasn't unlocked yet. Ah, okay, so I've got confused about
So in other words, prepare for disappointment.
Well, I mean, let's not get crazy.
It's going to be like Bistan and Pow.
I mean,
Watch.
It could be really good. I mean, come on, Grim. We don't know what it's going to be. Damn, Grim. Let's see what happens, man. You know, I'm just saying, throw that out there.
Well, see, you set your standards low, so you will be impressed when they give you something good.
Well, that's true. It's science. Also joining us is Xylo Takedown and my young apprentice.
What's up, guys? How's everybody doing?
I hope he's force choking you daily.
Because of you, thanks.
That's right. I don't care about you, Xylo. My apprentice is all that matters.
It's alright.
Y'all think I'm kidding, man? We're gonna get him a set of black robes and everything, man. And my apprentice is gonna be banging The belly that bets for my apprentice. And last but not least, joining us, of course, we're always glad to have her on whenever she can be on. The lovely Canadian herself, the maple syrup coffee drinking lady of the hour, Miss T Money G is here.
Maple syrup, everybody.
Hey.
I mean, good morning.
Hey, is that how y'all really do in Canada? You're like maple syrup to you.
That's right. It means like bless your family and live a long life. That's how you say that in Canadian.
Maple syrup be with you.
Maple syrup be with you. And also with you. Oh, slam, Graham. Oh, I love it.
So, so that happened. But get your questions in, all that good stuff. Let us begin. Let's talk about Grand Arena real quick before we get into our roster review. We're going to do that here in a second. I finished third. We all know what happened with mine, but we saw my battle yesterday. But I finished third overall. Graham, how did you do? And I guess Graham's on mute.
Even though I end up getting a dude that suspected mod cheater, I actually
finished. We discussed that. Right. How did you finish?
I was surprised. I finished second.
Okay. So we got a third and a second. Dr. Finn, what did you finish?
Third.
All right, you didn't even care. That's really good. Team Money, you finished first, I'm assuming?
I did, sir.
Representing, yo. Xylo?
I finished fourth, but I still had fun with it.
Yeah, it was fun. And then Gingervitis, where'd you finish?
Third.
Okay. So pretty solid, you know.
Right. Everybody in the finals and semifinals. That's awesome.
Yeah, we did the best we could. Finn didn't, but I mean, Finn was putting on teams that.
I didn't put.
I think that's the most. I know. It's still impressive that you finished where you did with the teams you had. It's just ridiculous. Oh my god.
That's science.
That is science. All right, so if you want to listen to how you guys did, that's totally fine. Let us get into Yield roster review, and let me pull it up here. Let's go to there. There we go. And we've got Riverboy 12's profile. They're in Loaded Boogie Nights. I like that name.
That's a good name.
Who was in chat that basically starts off with "I'm not Dark Lord."
Okay, so that right off the bat, we're
I could have told you that because Grande's not here.
Yeah, what is
No, well, Grande's usually not here when it is a Dark Lord.
Right,
He's here when it is.
Yeah, but there's Dark Lords in chat, so
that's true. Yeah, Grande's typically here when it's not a Dark Lord review.
That's
so
true, yeah.
I
and
was
he usually shows up when Hideous is late.
Yeah, he shows up when he wants. So,
it's the brown Gandalf.
Right. So, what is Riverboy looking for help today?
Okay, so he has a few things that he wants us to look at. The first thing is kind of overall his arena. Right. So we're definitely gonna take a look at his arena, and see what he can do in order to get better there, and then look at his mods, find any holes. He's doing really well in ships.
Yeah, Fleet Arena's in here now. You can go down there and look at the rank and stuff. It's now alive and active.
Super cool.
So we have a big discrepancy between his Fleet Arena success and his regular.
Yeah, it's a little off.
So we'll try to bridge that gap a little bit. How he should be farming. So he said he's getting ready for Chewie later this month, and then Jedi Training Rey for next month is what he's prepping for.
Sure.
So we can look at what he should farm, take a look at his mods, and then just any other holes that we see in his roster.
All right. So right now, currently, he's running Palpatine, Tarkin, Vader, TIE Fighter Pilot, and old Boba Fett. I think we can do better.
He doesn't have Nihilus. He does have Scion, though, at Gear 7, 3-star.
Yeah, I think if we're going to go Sith, we go all in on Sith. So let's look at your Sith just in general overall here. Well, yeah, we need to be working on Palpatine.
Now, just a heads up, this is a 1.6 mil GP. He's a newer player, so he doesn't have access to all the characters that we're used to.
No, no, that's not a problem here. So, I mean, Palpatine's fine, Vader's fine. They need to get to at least gear 11. We need to get Thrawn into this team. You have a 7-star Thrawn. Empire team, he's really, really good. He's just overall really good. You can make him super fast. I mean, if you have really good, decent mods, you can make him super fast. And if he goes first, it could really dictate the matches you're having. And I think you'll do better overall with the Thrawn in your team than what you have in there currently right now. So I'm fine with Palpatine.
A different team entirely.
If you're seeing something else, Finn, please, by all means.
I think he might want to go bounty hunters.
Oh, well, let's look at his bounty hunters. All right, so he's got his Zeta Bosk. He's got a gear 10. Boba Fett is Greedo's gear 9, Cad Bane 10, IG 88 10.
Those are probably his best characters right now. He's working on them anyways to get Chewie. He has a Zeta on Bosk. For a stopgap until he gets Nihilus and a Sith team together, which I think should be his ultimate goal.
I'd agree.
So I'm not saying that it shouldn't be. He shouldn't move towards kind of a Sith Empire type of stuff, get Thrawn, all of that. But I think his bounty hunters may give him the best results right now. And then if you don't know how to deal with the Zeta Bosk, people won't be able to beat you very easily. And you don't see a lot of people that are super active and know how to beat Bosk below like 500. There are some, but in general, you'll see those more as you get into the higher ranks. And so I think Zeta Bosk will help you move up in Arena to at least the top 500, if not the top 200, and you can work on your Sith in the meantime.
Well, here's the thing, though. He's got a where'd you go? A 5-star Gear 9 Emphas Nest. He could run EP lead, throw his Thrawn in it, even though he's only Gear 8. Thrawn is still viable, as long as you have Fracture up. Put Emphas in there, and he should be able to climb like nobody's business just with those 3.
With Vader.
And then he can throw whatever else he wants on that team. And that should get him considerably higher than he is right now.
Yeah,
even I'm okay with that too.
Even with Sion being the level that he is, he's still, you could throw him in there as well. So
I think that's definitely a possibility. Palpatine, Vader, Thrawn, Sion, and Emphas Nest. Yeah,
I like that team more than I do the bounty hunters. Sion just needs, it's not that his star level, you just need to get him to like gear 10, 11 before you start using him. And you're going to have to focus a little bit more on his health and protection because he will be a little squishy. But the good thing is with Palpatine, he'll get some bonuses and stuff with that. But yeah, that would be a great team. Palpatine, Sion, Nest, Thrawn.
And he has,
Vader in there,
let's see here, what Zeta does he have on Unmasked Kylo? He has a Zeta on his unique, or on his lead.
That's fine. He doesn't, but yeah.
If it was on his
if
unique,
he needs a good taunter,
he might be able to pop in
he
there
could use Kylo Ren, or actually he has GK as well.
I like Sion still more. Gets more synergy with the team, even at 3 stars.
Yeah, I would go with Sion because you can still apply pain, and then if those pains and stuff get dispelled, then you're feeding turn meter to the team. It kind of adds like a whole additional aspect to it. So yeah, I'm with Ranger. I think Sion is just it'll fit well with the team.
Yeah, so let's go with that team: Palpatine, Sion, Thrawn, Nest, Vader. Work on getting your Nihilus, and you can place Nihilus for Vader. That team will take you far. I mean, it'll take you really far. Why am I getting pop-ups? The hell? All of a sudden, like, Google Chrome wants to give me all the messages that are popping up in all our videos. That just happened. Okay.
Yeah, it's not Chrome. It's the
YouTube.
Oh, maybe it is Chrome.
It's Chrome. It's so whenever you go into, you'll just log into Google in general.
Well, from now on, let's use Firefox.
No, that's how I run the stream. Shut up, Finn. It's more efficient.
We found that Firefox works better anyways.
No, for not for the streaming. You're right. We're using Firefox. You're correct. We can't get Chrome to really function correctly. But like when I'm actually running the streams, I just Google. It's all Google, so I just use that. It's just easier. But it's weird. It should have popped up when I logged into Google, but it didn't. It just gave me all the messages all of a sudden. I'm like, okay, thank you.
Wow, he's got Zeta on 5s and Cody.
Oh.
Yeah, raid
so
teams
he
there.
did say, did put it in there in the text, that he worked on clones early game, and it was a mistake, but he said it paid off a little bit because it was helping him with the AAT and stuff. So he knows. He just likes the clones. He got his clone sergeant. He likes his clone sergeant for ships. So he did make a note of that it was the clones were just something that he really liked. So he kind of went with that.
But he does have Rex at Gear 12, which is super useful.
Yes, Rex is a very useful character, and they both have a lot of the clone sergeants. Rex and Fives have ships, pretty solid ships actually.
And if they do a clone rework that people are hypothesizing, then he's ready to rock and roll.
Well, we'll probably see that happen when we get the droid rework with Grievous. So yeah, I'm thinking Palpatine, Scion, Vader, Nest, Thrawn. Work on that as your arena team, and I think you'll do much better in arena. We'll have to look at your mods as well, and then let's look at how you're doing for your farms. Let's see, Ewoks weren't even touched, so no 3PO, but that's okay because you're probably doing Old Republic, I'm pretty sure. Let's see how you're doing on that. Doing well. Okay, we've got Basilisk 6-star. I guess if you're gonna do Old Republic, man, you got to go all in. So the strategy for this is finish Bastila to 7 stars. Next character you can work on, I don't care if you pick Jolie or Zalbar, but you're going to farm both of them with their regular energy nodes, but pick one for your ship energy, and that character you use your ship energy on. That's how I got mine up really fast, is that once I finished Bastila, then I went to Jolie. I did Jolie until he was 7 stars, and then now I'm doing Zalbar, regular energy and ship energy. And then mission and T3, just pick one. And I used 1 Cantina refresh, 100 crystals each day, and averaged between, it depended, but I would say 6 to 10, it depended on the drop rates. So it'll help you with your progression with mission and T3 and stuff like that. So I did it differently. Some people say go all in on one character and just go all the way. I went 4-star on one, then 4-star on the other, 5-star on one, 5-star on the other one, 6-star, and then I just finished mission, and now I'm finishing T3. So Zalbar 6 stars away. But using that ship energy on one character and their energy, you just get more shards. It just speeds up the process. And then when you're done with that character, you move on to the next one, and then rinse and repeat. And that's a good way to get these hard node characters that have the ship nodes. To get them done faster. So you've got some work to do on the Old Republic. If you're going to do it, go in now. The other team that we're looking at,
I agree.
I think your bounty hunters are fine. We just looked at them for Chewie. I mean, maybe you've got the big piece, which is you've got Gear 11 Boss with the Zeta. You can take your bounty hunters. Cad Bane, unless you plan on doing something more with him in the future, leave him at 10. But Greedo to 11, IG-88 to 11, Boba Fett to 11, and you should have no problem with that event. The reason I'm saying Cad Bane could take some hits, IG-88 and Greedo are not. They are paper mache targets.
Yeah, they are.
And you want them to live. Hope the way you hope it goes is they attack Boba and Bosk on the initial attack because they can take the hits, especially Bosk, and then you rock and roll. Dengar is actually a better piece, in my opinion, because he stops stealth. But if you want to work on Dengar, that's fine. But you've got what you need for bounty hunters. You should be fine for the event. So we're looking solid for Chewie, and we just got to work on the Old Republic. That would be your main farms that I would think you would need to work on right now, besides your other characters. Nihilus needs to be in there. You need to keep farming. Sorry, not Nihilus. Well, Nihilus, yes, and Scion. Those are 2 characters you need to add to your Sith team for your arena. You got to always think arena. So is there anything you're seeing?
Arena first, everything else second.
We got old T Money G here from Canada. T Money, when you look at this roster, what are you seeing?
Well, I'm seeing that like tons of potential. I totally agree with that arena team.
Alright, so I've taken over in the meantime while Ranger is trying to get everything back up. So we should at least be back on for a little while, and then when Ranger comes back, we'll come back to it. So let me go ahead and get River Boy's stuff back up here for everyone. And in the meantime, Sanely, do we have some questions? So we can answer at least a question while I get River Boy's stuff back, and then Ranger is getting back too.
Sure. Rescue me. Question, are Dark Lords recruiting, and why won't Hideous leave me alone?
That is maybe the greatest question to ask. It is a question that is asked over the ages, and unfortunately we have no answer for the second one.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, Dark Lords is recruiting, and why Hideous won't leave you alone, that I don't know. Hideous loves you.
All it takes is one word, FUDH, and then he'll stop.
Nah, he kind of likes that now. It's like a badge of honor for him. It doesn't work anymore. It's kind of frightening. Okay. So I think we're good here. Let me bring up Riverboy's thing. Okay, so we have Riverboy's account back. And so we were just talking about his arena team, and so we looked at that, and then we got that. So let me look at what he wanted us to look over next. So after that, we were looking at his farms, and we were discussing how he should be working on his Old Republic. T-Money, you wanted to talk about his mods a little bit, because I know he did want a look at his mods.
Yeah, so I don't know if it came through what I was saying before. I was just saying, I think, if you take your mods, you've got some really lovely secondary speeds there that you've rolled. Very, very lucky with some 17s and 16s. And if you pull those mods onto your arena team, it's going to make it a lot more fun. So if Vader is the facilitator of that team. When he's fast, he gets 56, he gets his speed plus 56 speed for having a full Empire team plus Emperor Palpatine. So you add 56 speed onto that, and then if you're fighting any rebels, you get speed bonuses from that and from Jedi. So he's just like the motor of that team. So he lays down the dots, and then you saber throw, and you start feeding turn meter to that team. You need Palpatine to be pretty quick too, but that's going to make things a lot more fun for you, I think. And I'm just going back to the mods here. So you've got some.
They're saying the stream died again.
The stream is probably lagging, and that's because it's set to Ranger stuff and not mine.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, the stream is probably going to lag a little bit until Ranger is back, because his settings are better than mine. And so, yeah, I can do one
His
thing.
toaster is better than yours.
Yes, Ranger's toaster is better than my toaster. I can't do anything else about it. His toaster is just better. Yeah. I have a bad toaster.
I'm sorry to hear that, Finn.
I know. I need to get married so people can get me more toasters.
So yeah, you've got like 17s, some 16s, but they're not on your arena team. They're on your clones. So get them off your clones and pull them onto your arena team. Get that going. There's some nice mods here to slice. I'm just looking for your greens here. Yeah, so you definitely need to farm more mods for sure. But anything that's like a blue and 10 speed or above, blue or purple 10 speed or above, you can focus on slicing those. Don't slice to 60 any protection mods. Only health and offense. And then some others if there's like a little niche for them, but really just where you're at, just only health circles and crosses and offense crosses and squares. Those will be a good investment for you. But yeah, you got some remodding to do.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna
He's got some good nods for a newer player.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Some really lucky rolls in there. That blue 17 speed is that could be one of the best mods in the game. That 23% protection on Cody right now. 17 speed in 3 rolls. That 612. Yeah, that's like
speed set that looks fairly decent for his whatever he wants as his fastest character. So I can see like he has a 16 speed set a diamond, 15 speed set circle, and a 14 speed set cross. And so that's 3 of the 4 that you need for a speed bonus, and then all you probably would put was a 30 speed arrow, and then you're kind of set there. So you have some really good mod sets that you can put together when you go through the remodding process and figuring out like how it's going to be your fastest and stuff. So
for sure. And then I know that you got a critical damage triangle with 11 speed on it. That's good. So you can pull that onto Vader, and yeah, lots of potential there.
Okay. So let's see. So So we looked at his mods, and now he's just looking for a general look for any holes in his roster. Well, the biggest hole is that your arena rank is low. that's the biggest hole I can see. Everything else you've actually built pretty well. You built very much towards fleet. When I see a Gear 11 Geospy on somebody that's 1.6 million, yeah, you love yourself some fleet. So nothing wrong with that. Now it's time to get up in arena so that you can get more crystals and start building your roster. Again, the minimum target that you're looking at is top 200, because then between arena that you get for your payout plus your dailies, you're going to get enough to do 2 purchases out of the arena store, and that's why we say top 200 for that. Ideally, obviously, you want to be higher than that if you can manage it. You've done a reasonable job of preventing any kind of fluff GP. I like seeing all these level 1s, gear 1s. When you take characters up a little bit, if you want to take them to level 50 simply for the mods, that's fine. But you should have enough room for mods right now that you don't need to do that. Obviously, keep a hold on trying to get blue characters and all of that. It's either level 50 gear 1, level 1 gear 1, or you're focusing on the character. Don't go anywhere in between, because it'll really start to hurt your overall progression. So,
hi everybody, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hey there,
Ranger. You want to take over?
I'm trying.
Okay, let me know when it's up, because my toaster isn't working as well.
Well, I'm going to go kill something. You know, they've been doing all this reconstruction and stuff out here.
Yeah.
I think there's something that's knocked out the power, because, I mean, everything went off. I mean, like, the lights, everything. I'm like, we put the
universal power supply on the RSG wish list now, so, because you were just mentioning that. So, yeah. I put that on the list for the RSG stuff, so that'll help prevent any kind of power surge causing Ranger's computer to go down.
What a Merry Christmas present. Yay.
That's science.
Just.
All right, so.
Oh wow, he's got a 5-star level 1 gear 1 Hermit Yoda.
Yeah, so he said after this territory battle, his Hermit Yoda is going to be gear 6, or it will be 6-star at the end of this territory battle. So he's been working on Hermit Yoda.
That's a good choice. A very good choice.
I have no issue with the way he's building his roster. He's building his roster really well. Focusing on the legendaries, he's focusing on Jedi Training Rey. He's already started working on the Old Republic characters, and we took a look at it again, but I'm just gonna bring them back here.
But yeah, once you get done with the roster review, I can switch over, fam.
If you're ready, you can go ahead and start. Just go ahead and start your stream. I'll stop mine on my end.
All right, let me know when you're done.
Go ahead and start yours.
Okay, started.
Okay, it should pick it up here in a second. I think it should be on yours now.
Okay. Let me pull up his roster review.
Hooray! So much science.
We did it. We worked together as a team. We did it. My apologies, guys. Nothing I can do about that. The whole building loses power. I can't do a damn thing. Other than
I blame Finn.
I'm going to let the damn construction workers out here because, All right. So we're still on River Boys roster. Anything that we've missed or still need to cover?
No, I think we covered everything.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and David Bond, the reason you were getting an echo is because my toaster echoes.
Yes.
My toaster had an echo. I figured out why it had an echo, but Ranger took over, so it doesn't.
I've handled the business. So apologies again, guys. Now, if you guys would like a roster review, now Riverboy, if you have more questions about your roster, you know where to find us. You can send us messages. You can come to Discord, whatever you want to do. Just reach out to us. We can answer any questions you have. But if anybody out there in TV land would like a roster review, all you need to do is send your GG page over to us, and by us I mean Dr. Finn. Make sure he responds, and we will add you to the queue. And when it's your time for you to have your roster review, we always let you know ahead of time, so you can try to be on if you can. If not, it's cool as well. But we will let you know when we're going to do your roster review. So that's how you get a roster review from us. That being said, I think it's time to move on to some questions.
Hashtag I blame Finn's toaster. Is that going to be a new thing?
Finn's toaster. I don't know.
Revenator, question, thoughts on the new portraits unlocking today? Hoping for Chewbacca eating a porg.
That would be...
I want to just make it a thing. Why does everybody want such bad things to happen to porg? They don't do anything. They're curious little puffins that are just trying to have fun.
And they go
people
nice.
Are always trying to do bad things to them.
And they go nice with gravy.
Understand why everyone has to be so mean to porg.
Because they're delicious and full of vitamins and nutrition, Finn, for a growing girl or boy.
Even Jar Jar Binks likes barbecued pork.
Oh, me so likey.
That's more reason why you shouldn't. If Jar Jar does something, that means it's probably the wrong thing to do. Why would you side with Jar Jar?
Because he's the Lord of the Sith, the true Lord of the Sith.
You just said that. Just remember that.
I know.
You just said Jar Jar was the true Lord of the Sith.
Well, I watched Robot Chicken. I saw that. You know,
I'm gonna remember this, Ranger.
I mean, that's factually science right there. If it's on Robot.
Next time
Chicken.
You say that Revan is your Lord and Savior, I'm gonna say, well, Jar Jar is the true Lord of the Sith, and you're the one that said it.
Finn, don't make me angry. We're having.
You're the one that said it.
Finn, you're gonna piss me. Finn, you're gonna piss me off.
You're the one that said it. Not
I'm
me.
gonna give you a chance to back up a little bit because you're gonna make me angry, and you know what happens when I get angry, Finn. So
yeah,
let's not go crazy.
Jar Jar is the true Lord of the Sith.
All right, everybody, I would like you to put in chat all the different ways you would like to eat porgs. You can put anything you like in there. I will read every single comment.
And we should do porg movies again.
No,
the porg identity. We need porg identity.
No,
the porg
Finn's
identity.
trying to deflect. I would like you to
Dead
all to
porg
create.
too.
No,
once upon a dead porg.
Okay, Kentucky Fried Porg, better with gravy. I like that. See, thank you. So y'all go ahead and put that in there. All the different ways we can have porgs, not movies, because Finn's trying to deflect that he doesn't want to hear that all the different delicious way. Yeah, so pork food items, please do that because
poor Sanely. Sanely's trying to get questions from the chat, and now it's going to be
Sanely's on me on this one. Yeah, I told you, Finn. But
he's going to have a hard time keeping up with chat and finding questions.
Not really. All you do is type in question and it's there. Now you have to refresh it. But it's not. No. All right. I'm going to do the event. What is this? Okay, Nice Sisters and T Money. If there was a portrait you would want, what would you want, T Money?
A portrait in game.
Besides you,
I don't know. I think that we're getting Wampa today or tomorrow. I think one of those is Wampa for sure. In the box, so that's done. I hope it's like a kind of cute Wampa, not like a super gory one.
That would be an interesting surprise. What's in this box? Raw Wampa in the box.
It would be fun to have a porg one. That would be pretty neat.
Let's see here. Paul Brock see. We've got Pink King porg, broiled porg with hot sauce. I like that. Beer can porg from Nick Merck. Thane Cairo says deep fried porg with sweet potato fries.
Mary Porgins returns.
Smothered porg. General Sal's porg. Very nice.
Mary Porgins returns.
Pork kebabs. Orange chicken porg. Very nice. Pork kebabs again. Pork cocktails. Pork chops and mashed potatoes from Xylo.
Oh, that's adorable.
Walter Arnold says pork pudding. Very nice. See?
I can actually picture Samwise going porg-tay-toes.
What's porg's precious?
Pork-tay-toes. What's pork-tay-toes?
Silverbow says Porgatui, which is actually both the movie and the food thing.
So we get...
That's like a double win. Silverbolt wins.
All right. Let's see here. We get Grim Kung Pao porg. Okay. A lot of. I'm noticing a lot of the porg dishes are Oriental in nature, but that's fine. Next question, please, Stanley, if you would, kind sir.
Rescue me. Question T Money. How many woodchucks can a woodchuck chuck if Canada only has beavers?
Oh.
It's actually considered very impolite to talk about woodchucks in the presence of a Canadian. Oh. So
is it really?
I'm gonna give you that I'm gonna give you a free pass there because I'm sensing some, ignorance. Next question.
I did not realize such a thing. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know either. God dang, that'll save me some headache. Team Money mad at me for not knowing.
So things to not talk to Canadians about: stealing maple syrup and woodchucks.
So I actually didn't know this, but someone sent me this news article where it's 3 Canadians planned out and executed a maple syrup heist last year, and they stole $18 million worth of maple syrup. Okay, $18 million. Yeah, like a lot of frickin' maple syrup. That crazy. I would like you to guess how long their jail term was for stealing $18 million worth of goods.
Well, it's the level of it's not what you stole, it's the level of the monetary stuff. So they probably got some significant jail time, I would think.
Yep, probably be on the realm of
5 to 10 years.
I would guess somewhere around 10. Yeah.
Yeah. So one got it was 8 years, but I think almost all of it was probation, and the other 2 got 2 years, and all of it was probation.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy? I don't quote me on that, but look it up. It's their jail terms were just completely insignificant. I'm like, that's Canada for you. It's don't steal our maple syrup. We're gonna give you a fine.
We're gonna be very angry with you, and we're gonna write you a letter telling you how angry we are.
Exactly.
Oh, God. All right, next question, if you wouldn't mind, please, sanely.
Dark Side Ranger J 1999 question: wasn't Nukin on here more often before he became a game changer? And why is Mobile Gamer never on here? Is he afraid people will find out he doesn't know what he's doing? Does
That's so mean. God damn.
Wow.
Wow.
So
Shots fired. Okay, Nukin has been on recently. Yeah, he's been on.
I'm a game changer, and I'll give you a little bit of insight. Game changers are game changers because we have YouTube channels and apply to be game changers and happen to have enough subs and stuff. It's not necessarily because they're the best players in the game. That just doesn't have anything to do with it, right? Anybody can start a YouTube channel and get 10,000 subs, and then EA wants to partner with you, right? I don't know. People always criticize them for not knowing about the game, but they just know how to make videos.
Right.
It's not a requisite to know the game.
So Mobile Gamer is a decent dude.
Yeah, he's very decent.
Gets the wrong impression of him. So the reason he hasn't been on the stream is because he is fairly restrictive with his his channel and stuff. And you see that he has kind of a limited group. When he's with the group in some kind of event and stuff, he'll be on with them. But largely he's with Arnold and Warrior, I think, are the main ones that he's kind of done stuff with. Mainly Arnold now with everything going on, but he's just a little bit more restrictive. I talked to him about a lot of things, and he actually was the first person to donate to our Tiltify campaign. So it's not like Mobile Gamer doesn't do anything with us. It's just he hasn't been on our streams except for one kind of brief appearance. But yeah,
Mobile Gamer isn't just Galaxy of Heroes.
Yeah,
his channel isn't
doing
just
a lot
Galaxy
of
Heroes. So
yeah, and
he has to be careful on what he does.
To clarify, that was a dig at me too, because I'm a game changer. There's everybody in my guild. There's so many people that know more about this game than me. So it's just more about content. It's more about them. The presentation of content than anything,
it's your personality,
right?
And YouTube is not just about knowing the game. I mean, it's a lot of things. And so Nukin was on recently too. He gave away free stuff to you guys for hanging out and stuff, and he donated mics.
Fallout 76 and a mic.
But he's busy doing still doing his Game Changer stuff and his podcast. So these guys have gotten a lot busier now. Nukin, when he's got time, loves to be on here.
He's celebrating his birthday.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Happy birthday, Nukin. I forgot about that. Damn it.
Every day is a birthday party.
Damn it.
So it's hard for him.
Yeah, damn it. Shout out Nukin's birthday. So I mean, yeah. I mean, Nukin, they're all friends. We all talked, and they're just busy doing their other stuff. I mean, Warrior, the only time he can be honest is with Jedi Academy. I mean, once in a blue moon, he'll come hang out with us on one of the other streams, but it's just the way it works out. But I mean, Nukin, yeah. So and Miss, I hang out with Miss on his show on Thursdays. He's been kind of out of action with the holidays, and he had surgery, so he's been kind of down. But Arnold's been on the Jedi Academy before. We do a ton of stuff with the other Game Changers. So yeah, I mean, it's we all have different things we're working on and different priorities. So And you can use to come on here a lot more, but he wasn't game changer, and I think that's taken a lot of his time. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, T-Money, that can be a little time consuming.
At certain times, yeah, like when like just getting those the like just the footage and having to make those pre-videos, and like they're not really well watched or anything, so I could spend like 20-30 hours making a video that, you know, that gets like a few thousand views when we could just stream for an hour and get that many views. Yeah, it's a funny little beast, but yeah, it can be time consuming when the new tunes are coming out for sure.
Yeah. And I figure that's what's going on.
Yeah, so. And I was referring to, by the way, I know the question asked why he wasn't on the stream, and then also about his game. I'm not going to comment about if he's a good player or not. That's just silly. But I was referring to him being a good dude in terms of why he hasn't come on the stream, and it has nothing to do with that. It's just the way that he's made it clear. It's not like he's made it unclear to us as to why he hasn't been on the stream and how he does his practices, and he's been consistent with it. He's building his channel with a particular vision for himself, and he's stuck to it. It doesn't mean that he's closed off to us or anything like that. So,
well, it doesn't matter whether you're a good player or not. Just all that matters is that you're having fun playing the game. Play it the way you want.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know,
if you're not having fun playing the game and it's freaking a job, you're doing something wrong.
Now, you know, level of gameplay. I mean, if I'm, you know, Warrior to me is like. Guy's an encyclopedia of ridiculousness on this game. So but that's just who he is as a person. You know, he does. You know, Warrior's not the be all end all thing. Even Warrior will admit that, you know, he gets stuff wrong too. So there's different levels of people that play the game. But commenting on whether someone sucks or not, I mean, that's interpretive. You know, some people will defend those guys, saying, no, they're really good players. So I don't want to even get into it. So, all right, let's move on to the next question. Interesting question.
So T-Money, here's a question. Federation of Quebec Maple Syrup Producers. Is that Canada's version of our mafia?
Just for Quebec. That's a province, like a state, yeah.
Helenix, question for my favorite Canadian pirate. Player 1, may the maple syrup be with you, congregation, and also with you. Player 1, lift up your galactic power, congregation. We raise our galactic power in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Was that right?
What in the hell? Wow.
No talk about our secret cult on air.
Okay.
I think we need to start screening Helenix for actually asking questions when he posts questions.
I know, he just writes out a story.
Helenix is a day drinker.
He is.
Oh, he's Irish.
Maple syrup a little early, Helenix, are we?
Exactly.
A little bit of loving.
You're cut off. Go get your insulin. You're cut off.
Helenix is the best. I can't believe he writes all this stuff out. It's incredible.
Darkside Ranger J 1999. Did Loki win his Grand Arena and get first, or did Thane's prediction come true and did he flop? Where is he going to run to then?
Such a meanies in chat today.
Oh my god. I don't know. I mean, Loki...
I have no idea.
Yeah, if Loki wants to win, he will win. If Loki doesn't care, he's not going to care. So, I mean,
that's just Loki.
There's no ambiguity with Loki. Loki's like, if Loki wants to be a player, he'll be a player and be successful at it. If Loki doesn't, he's not going to be, and he's not going to care.
Yeah.
So.
You know, like, hey, Loki, what do you think of Grand Arena?
It's Wednesday. Shouldn't you guys be talking like pirates?
At GW Marriott, our staff...
and we do have the T-Money on.
We do.
Darkside Ranger J 1999. Question: try cocaine and Red Bull. Brought to you by CG Grande of Grande and Grande. Or come watch me purchase imaginary currency crystals for hundreds of dollars. Or as I call it, an investment.
That's right. That's Grande.
That be the cocaine talking.
You've never done cocaine, have you, Finn?
Xylo1111. Question: why is RSG so awesome?
Peanut butter.
No, that's not peanut butter. I think
it ain't just be the peanut butter. It be the combination of peanut butter with jelly.
I think it's the mass amount of hallucination drugs that we take that Finn provides us legally.
The peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. We just don't take ourselves that seriously.
I know what it is. It's because we have the big deal.
We do have Grande. I mean, that is an important part, and then we're able to get all the stars of the world like T Money to come hang out with us. I don't know why T Money likes to hang out with us, but she does.
You smell good.
I try to smell good. I like to use the Axe body spray and stuff to I mean, I could even work out.
I do agree. We be smelling good over the internet.
That's right.
that science that they always speak of.
That's aromatherapy they be speaking of TV.
Your bandwidth smells beautiful.
The bouquet. We be waiting for the next question.
I hope
Davies.
It's a mean one. It's a pirate day. Maybe that's why the questions are so mean. Such mean questions.
They're so salty, are.
So salty. That is so salty. Graham, you're full of it today.
John Davies, question: what do you guys think about the 3-character Grand Arena?
I am doing mine right now. I've got them in front of me. I've written out all my leads and all my tanks, and I'm doing a little
I haven't entered.
matchy
that's for review.
Gamey.
There's a.
It be hurting me booty.
There's a 3v3 Grand Arena.
Yeah.
This went blank. When's that coming? Next?
Yep.
Yes.
And look at the rewards.
I can't because I'm still in all I'm getting is
the rewards got fixed.
Yeah, you no longer get participation awards.
Hi, Goosey Lucy Caboosey.
Hi, Goosey Lucy Caboosey.
Or she be a
That'd
nurse.
be a pirate name if I ever
heard that name in a fortnight. How are you, lassie?
We ain't talking about Fortnite. We be talking about Galaxy of Heroes.
That's a good gaming reference, Finn. You're on today, too.
Well.
Yeah, for the
link, Ranger, I put it in Skype. This better.
For the 3v3 Grand Arena, originally they had it in the post. First place gets 3 Zetas, second through fourth gets 2 Zetas, and then the rest get 0 Zetas.
Oh, okay.
But thankfully they fixed it so that at least 5 through 7 gets 1 Zeta.
Yeah, I remember this.
It's still not ideal, but it's better than nothing.
Oh, I need coffee.
And also, you're going to get some gifts in your inbox because they're going to give us everything we got from we should have got from Territory Wars, and they're going to give us all the same if you got first place. So lots of Zetas coming every day, except I think they were late today. They're supposed to be in our inbox, and they weren't. So I don't know where the heck that is, but we're going to get Zetas, maybe almost a whole Zeta. It's exciting.
That is exciting. I mean, we'll show it. I'll wait to do teams and stuff on defense and stuff like I did last time. So we'll have some fun with it. We'll let people pick defense again. That was great. Next question, please, Mr. Gingivitis.
JLY9. Question: thoughts on these 2 Grand Arena 3v3 defensive teams? Stormtrooper Han, Nest, Wampa, and Daka lead. Talzin Zombie. Thanks, RSG.
I still haven't wrapped my head around 3v3.
Well,
Sith Triumphant is 1. I'm just thinking of okay, that's 1 team. Luke, CLS Han is another.
Revan with
Bastila.
We can finally have a full Tusken team.
Why would you do that? Why would you say that, Sam?
Yeah. Maybe. I have enough to do one of those. I think that's what I'll put on my defense.
Yeah, I think that I'm going to say this in a non-pyro voice because my throat's starting to hurt.
There's only so long you can do it, yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll try. Our Nest is a little lassie that can go all by herself. You want to get the extra points? You keep her with you and you just solo the damn thing. It's going to be many that you can solo with Nest. People put cheesy teams on. You take Nest and she will cut the cheese on every last one of them, I tell you. Wampa's the same way. He hates the rebels. Oh, you take him in against the Phoenix or the CLS as a Hans and he just boops them. Boopity boop. All by himself. He doesn't need any help. He's beautiful. I might be putting him on defense because he's such a beast. Because he's an actual beast, right? But yes, I got almost a perfect score the first time because I took so many tunes in all by themselves or just 2 or 3. So you can do that. Yes. Talzin Zombie. I don't know about that one. I think that Zombie might need to go with my little sister from another mister, Asajj Ventress. She's so punk rock. Because she needs to build up her offense, right? And Zombie dies. So Zombie, Asajj Ventress, maybe Talia to do that little heal so they get in their turn meter. That might be my team. That's what I have written down. But I don't know who to put with Talzin because we need more tanks. Short on tanks. Everybody will be short on tanks.
Initiate.
Very difficult. Maybe, but it's not taunting. So you just go in and you kill... I guess you could kill. Maybe it's better if they don't have a tank because you could just kill one of them and then they're in trouble.
Do Talzin, Daka, and SRP.
I have a very, very nice spirit. I have a Gear 12 spirit with pieces on her. She's 250 speed. She'll kick some ass. I had to decide whether to say that word.
Say arse, pirate.
Arse, kick some arse.
Get some arse,
Where is Mike today?
He's not been feeling well. He's dealing with some, it's holidays and stuff, so.
I miss his pirate voice because it's so terrible.
It's pretty brutal.
It's so bad. It's so cute.
I don't know why people can't tell apart my pirate and my English accent.
I can. It's pretty easy, actually, Fence. Shame on you.
This be a great pirate accent. And this be a great English accent. I be wanting some tea and crumpets with some fish and chips.
No, that's a terrible English accent, but it's a decent pirate accent.
You sounded a little Canadian there, Finity.
I could be.
I be all about the maple syrup.
Okay.
You said a boot. That's a Canadian joke.
Thank Irel. Question for T-Money. What would Tally, Lintra, Pava, and YOLO Ziff's kits look like, and what synergy would you like them to have? Also, what would their ship's kits look like?
You can just...
If I had access to Thane Kyrell on a regular basis, he would have a bloody nose, maybe. No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that's mean. No, I wouldn't punch you, Thane. I wouldn't punch you. I would just probably not speak to you in real life. Because you're mean, Thane. You're mean. Mean man.
Oh, no.
You know what I should start doing? I should start throwing some Harry Potter.
Harry Potter trivia
right back to you. Huh?
Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Oh no, my clothes have fallen off.
Is your squatty potty too smooth? You get yourself
it's Neville Thaw.
Oh boy. Save us, Saintly. Save us with the question, sir.
Darth Idius, question, why is it when the stream goes down, chat goes into full overdrive?
I don't know. Because, people are watching, they're talking less, and so when it's down, they talk more.
Exciting.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I like the conspiracy theories. It's on Finn. Finn shut down the Canadian government, shut me down. It was fun to watch. All the conspiracy hacks came out.
We be needing the services of Grande and Grande.
Really?
Grande.
We'll put the system on trial for this. All right. Next question.
Darth Idius, question, why does everyone hate me? I'm with the government and I'm here to help.
That's,
a lie.
I mean...
That's suspicious. Does anyone else think that's suspicious?
It's a trap!
It's a trap.
Right.
Rescue me. Question, why is Hideous more aggressive than the IRS?
I don't know.
Because resistance is futile.
I mean...
Because he ain't as big a deal.
Oh, shit.
Snap.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, well...
Now, Grande. There you go.
Shots fired.
Someone's gonna die. I'm just saying.
John Davies, question, has Canada started its socialist invasion of the USA, asking on behalf of a friend?
It's very subtle though. It's just every year we move the border like 2 inches down.
No.
And soon you'll all be the victims of free health care and politeness. No longer will you have to fear gun violence and not being able to pay your medical bills. We will rule the world with a soft, gentle fist.
Okay, that went a little too far than I would like, but okay.
I was thinking if I could take it further.
The fisting thing, too far. Yeah. Too far. You had me at the other stuff, and then I'm like, oh,
there's a courtesy reach around with that one.
Yeah, I just was waiting that this didn't work out. Yeah, that was bad. Okay, next question, please, Saley.
Revenator, question, when Ranger loses power for the stream, what color Power Ranger does he become? The Red Ranger? Like the color of his face as he is yelling / ranting at his PC?
Oh, no, I'm Voltron, and I'm definitely Keith, so... God, I gotta tell you guys, watch that Voltron series on Netflix. Damn, it was so good. Oh, I can't believe... So I watched that, and I actually watched the She-Ra one, and I thought that was going to be ridiculous. Someone told me it was really good. I'm like, oh, get the hell out of here. It was really good! Man.
Oh, really? I almost started watching that with my kid the other day.
Oh, it's so good. I was like, these are definitely not kid cartoons, for sure. I mean, it's just really good storytelling. I was shocked. I was like, And so now I'm watching the 7 Deadly Sins, so... have that on the background when I'm doing homework and stuff. Really good. All right.
RSG Vormax, question, does Stormtrooper Han get 30 speed from Lando lead, or does it not work as Jedi Revan's leader ability?
What?
It's
a flat speed that he gets.
Lando's speed? You mean new and improved Lando, or old busted Lando?
Old busted Lando, new and improved Lando doesn't have a lead. Old busted Lando's lead, isn't it? I thought it was 25.
15 speed and 29% critical damage.
There we go.
I had to pull that up. I'm like, no.
You're gonna be busting that out for Grand Arena though. 3v3, all these little old school leads. Wedge and Biggs, Boba. Maybe not Boba. I put Boba with somebody else, I think.
Let's take old Holdo to gear 12. Next question.
Thank Tyrell. Question for Team Money. If you could go porg hunting with any of the RSG crew, who would it be and why? Also, what Star Wars weapon would you use? You can use more than one for both.
I would go porg hunting with Finn because we would catch and release, of course. And then any ones that we found injured, we would heal with our Jedi Force powers. And I recently got a lightsaber for my birthday, like a custom-made one, and it has a rainbow setting, which is so That's crazy amazing. Badass. It's so amazing. It's got like every it's like 3/4 of an inch, so it'll be like all the different rainbow colors, and they just kind of stream up the lightsaber. Ugh, it's so cool. So that's what we would do. We would go with the lightsaber just so that we had to have something to protect the porks with.
You know what Crazy Excuses said on the stream on Saturday? She would pick Finn as well, but she's picking Finn because she wants to use him as bait.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Just throwing that out there.
Well, now you kind of ruined the surprise.
Dressed as an Ewok, yeah.
Because Crazy was gonna be like out there waiting for us, right?
Oh, I see. Okay.
And my lightsaber also has a red setting on it, so just saying. Just kidding, Finn. Or am I?
Or is she?
Thane Kyrell, what's for Team Money?
I'm really not liking all this hate today. It's not just coming from the chat, Team Money.
Thane Kyrell, question for Team Money. If you had to fight your way through the RSG crew, what Star Wars weapon would you use, and who would you take out first and why? You can choose more than one weapon.
What the hell, Thane? Every time we get a guess, he does it now.
I would choose my manipulating personality, and I have already conquered them all, so I don't know the relevance of this question.
I don't know what you're talking about, T, because you conquered my ass. I can tell you that much right now. I mean... yes, I have been conquered. T-Money is the best. She is really good.
That's right.
Why am I here?
Shush is the code word that brings out the programming.
Yeah, I just got shushed, and I like it.
LNX, question for Ranger. Tonight's special is a delicious rotisserie pork paired with a delicate cream sauce, some wonderful greens, and some authentic Greek wine. For Finn, we have the children's menu he can choose from. Shall I fetch the booster seat for him?
I'm just gonna leave now.
Oh, that's the best one yet.
You can't, Finn. You have to do the ACS stuff at the end.
The links to the ACS are in the description below. You'll see the Tiltify link and to the website. You'll be able to get everything there. There you go.
Oh my god, that's fantastic. All right, next question, please.
Revenator, question: Can tonight's Twitter question be how do you like your pork served?
No, well, I won't do that to Finn. The lunch stream we've got it. He's taken enough flag today, so.
Paul Bracamonte, question: at what point would you start selling off your mods that only have +3 or 4 speed?
I'm about there, actually. I'm almost there.
I already started doing that.
3 speed, roll them to see if they do roll.
Yeah, but after you roll them, yeah.
But and 4 speed, I'll slice that if it's a white mod for sure. If it's a green mod, unless the other secondary is nice. I'm looking for offense percentage. This is the new speed, people. If you can get your offense percentage once you slice that to 6E, it gains over 200%. So you have, I sliced one yesterday that went to 5.3% offense. So it's basically like getting an extra offense mod on your character just from those secondaries. This is the new land of opportunity. So definitely look for those. But if it's got 4 speed and one of the offense stats or like potency stat, if I like that compared to the other stats in the mods, then I'll definitely keep that and try it again. But if it doesn't have anything else, if it's only got speed going for it, ditch it. Unless it's white. Sorry.
Most Mike, question: happy birthday, Nukin.
Okay.
Yeah, happy birthday,
Nukin.
Stama Osbuff, question: YouTube personality / game changer that you haven't had on that you would like to.
The only one we haven't had a full show with, he's been on here. I think it would be Mobile Gamer, Cubs. Everybody else has been on, so.
Well, is it just a swgoh YouTube personality? Because if it's just swgoh, then
that's what I was kind of thinking.
I don't know. I like having Nukin on. Nukin's freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, Nukin knows his shizzle.
But just like YouTube personality, I'd go for the indie game promoter, man. He's awesome.
I would love to have some of the people from Critical Role. I love that show, and if they came on here, they'd be like, "We don't know anything about this game." That's all right, Matthew Mercer. Let's just talk some D&D. I'd do a D&D thing with just Matt Mercer, so that'd be something I would do because we're both DMs, and I would love to get his insights and stuff and see what he thought about what we're campaigning and things. So. And someone's chopping onions. Fantastic. Okay.
Sorry, that's me bumping my pen on my 3v3.
Oh, I thought you were making some lunch there, T.
Chop chop chop.
Helenex, question. Seriously, Darth Hideous has been almost too well behaved today compared to some of our trolliness. Is everything okay with Darth Hideous? I'm concerned.
No, there's nothing wrong with him. He's just been busy trying to poach the dude that we did the roster review for today.
That's true.
Thanks, Chubukake, for donating to ACS.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, I love that name, Chubukake.
Yeah, Chubukake. Omega.
That's one of the best names. So there's some names like Chubukake, Luke Thyrocker. I mean, you're just like, oh, so good.
Tony Bob. Question, what has a game changer to gain from the collaboration with CG?
Well, right now you get stuff ahead of time. Not all the time. It just, it depends on their business plan. EA game changers are game changers not just for one game, but for like all games. So we could go and hopefully like gain access to other games that we wanted to play, that sort of thing. Just that footage that comes ahead of time that we often complain about. Like, how come you didn't hit this person when that was there? So try to give like disclaimers that it's not our footage and that sort of thing. But it's nice to, see the characters ahead of time before they come out, just to get to think about it a little bit. Mm-hmm. That's the main benefit. And, it's basically a line of complaint. So people are like, T-Money, complain about this. And I'll like trot over and complain about something that, you guys have that same line too. So it's like, it's just kind of about building those bridges with the company so that when something goes wrong and the community wants to be heard, that there's a way to be heard about, whatever.
So pretty much what you're saying is you got the better parking space in the parking lot.
Not as good as your other jokes, but okay.
Mock question, I missed the Quebec Nordiques. I have no idea what he's talking about.
It's like an old hockey team, an old AAA hockey team.
Ah.
What did you say?
Mock question, I was watching the replay of Operation Metaverse stream last night. Why did you have raccoon ears on your head, T-Money?
Because you obviously did not watch the beginning. It was our face reveal last night on the stream, and I revealed to everyone not only my face, but the fact that I am an Ewok. So it's something I've been hiding, and I just decided, since it was the factions, heyday in the game with C-3PO and all of the attention that we're so deservedly getting, that I would reveal that I was an Ewok.
Watch, now you're going to get a message in Discord from Finney saying, how you doing?
Doya-san, question for 3v3, where to use Chase? Who leads, or do we break the duo apart?
Put him with Jin. If you have Jin Zeta.
Yeah, I don't know if Jin needs the Zeta. People are Zeta-ing Jin lately. I'm like, why are you doing that? Stop that. I don't know. I don't think it's a great Zeta. I mean, it's good for gaining protection. I have Jin with K2 and Cassian, but they're all lower gear, and my base I just brought to 10, so he's kind of really valuable to me as a tank. So I'll probably put him. I don't know where. Maybe, I don't know.
Zylo1111 question, Yubnub, Porg, or Wampa Boop?
I think Porg is the only one that's not scary of those three. Ewoks are scary. I know firsthand.
Most Mike question, using the highly scientific method of predicting the future based on T-Money's Guild, what's an S for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes?
I don't know. Whatever it is dropping on February the 21st. We did the math.
Paul Bracamonte, question, which of the 7 deadly sins are you, Ranger?
I don't know yet. I'm still kind of feeling my way on those, so...
Well, that's easy. It's Wrath.
You think I'm a Dragon Wrath? I don't know.
The Rangerettes? Come on.
I mean...
Nah, Ranger is the 8th deadly sin, which is ultimate power.
Oh, I like what you did there.
Riverboy12, question, thank you for the roster review.
Hey, you're more than welcome, my friend. If you have any more other questions, you know where to find us, my friend. I'm glad to help you out. That's what we do.
Paul Bracamonte, question for T-Money. If you had to fight waves of Finns with a new wave of 5 Finns coming every 3 minutes, how many Finns could you beat up?
Oh.
I do not know if I could lay a hand on Finn. He's really cute.
Helenix.
Final answer.
Mm-hmm. Helenix, question for Ranger. I feel bad with my menu question. I should be way nicer to Finn. As your waiter, I apologize. Should I grab him some crayons and an activity book to help him pass the time, sir?
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh boy.
First T-Money says I'm cute, and then you give me crayons. What the hell? I hate you all.
What is it? You're cute.
See, what's interesting is that
you, T-Money. I hate
man at the kiddie table.
I don't hate T-Money. I hate everyone else.
Billy Gunn, question, is it possible...
Sorry, go.
Billy Gunn, question, is it possible to get my GP under 4 million at 4.1 million currently?
It'll be tough. If you really, a bunch of my players have done, if you really take all of your mods off that you're not using, it's going to leave you a little bit vulnerable. You can get 100k less. That's been the max that I've heard. It's a lot, though.
Shields Ghost, question for the panel, boxers or briefs? Boxers.
No,
boxers.
Tidy whities are, no.
Boxers are horrible. I don't know how anyone can wear them. I've tried.
Love it.
There was that time when it was late 90s when it was hot for a girl to wear boxers. I was like, these are so awful. Oh, bunchy and ugh.
What do boxer briefs count as?
That's kind of my go-to. Not full briefs, no, but boxer briefs are really nice.
I've tried those too.
Fima, question, I've been farming hard for a speed mod with Tenacity Primary for 2 months in both Mod Challenge and Mod Store, but no luck. Did CG discontinue this mod combo? And he's looking for a plus mod.
A Tenacity mod with a Tenacity... which... Can you... Sorry, say it again?
A speed mod with Tenacity Primary.
Mm-hmm.
And Tenacity Secondary?
No, he didn't say anything about Tenacity Secondary.
Well, Tenacity Primaries only show up in certain mod shapes, don't they?
Tenacity's a cross. I've got lots of Tenacity crosses that are speed.
Yeah, he's looking for a speed set with the Tenacity Primary. He's trying to go for the holy grail of mods for what he's trying to put together. They haven't stopped it. It's just RNG.
Yeah.
I am still searching for that speed set with crit avoidance primary with speed secondary that goes above 20. I do not have it. That's my holy grail one.
You need to sacrifice your firstborn to the RNG gods.
Yeah, I don't think Loki wants it.
Shields Ghost, question, why is everyone mean to Finn?
That's
I'm not
right.
mean to Finn. But I do find this, pretending that Finn's a kid thing to be pretty funny.
Is this the first time they've seen the show? Because if you've watched shows before, you'll understand why.
He has done that himself.
He has brought this upon himself.
He's so mean.
I mean, there's a reason why we have a channel completely dedicated to I Blame Finn.
Yeah, it exists. Created by Finn.
Yeah.
I didn't put that in there. I just want for the record to show that was put in there by Finn. So it's not like we invited this. He did this himself.
And that was the last question.
Oh my God. Wow, we got through it. Now, T-Money, since you're here, I don't know if you're going to be able to be on tonight on the big show. You're more than welcome, as always. But if you can't be on the big show tonight, where can folks check you out at?
My channel is run jointly with a really weird guy called Good Ol' Maurice. I'm trying to get rid of him for a while now, but he
is the Finn of the Operation Metaverse universe.
He really is. And yeah, we're Operation Metaverse on YouTube, and we got a Discord channel, discord.io/Operation Metaverse. Lots of stuff on there. I'm going to be building some Grand Arena channels today. So bringing some of our videos over that have Grand Arena stuff. Maybe I'll go and search out some of your mod videos and pull those into a mod section, that sort of thing. And yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Very nice. Let's see what else. I think that's it. Now, Finn, I'm doing an arena match. If you want to tell the good folks out there in TV land where they can.
I already talked about the Tiltify.
Well, then just close us out then. Jeez, Mr. Grumpy Pants.
You can close us out.
I'm doing. I just did. I did. I was doing an arena.
And he was complaining about chat being so salty.
Yeah. Right. God, Finn. Just Finn.
I'll close you out.
Oh snap! See, thank you, T-Money.
I love closing you guys out.
Yeah, there you go.
So you've been listening to Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream. What are we calling it? Yeah,
the lunch stream. Yeah.
The lunch stream, and we stream every day, Monday to Friday, from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on the weekends, Jedi Academy starting at 10 a.m. in the morning with YouTubers from all over the galaxy come and you can ask questions on that Q&A show. And then Wednesday night for the longest running stream in the history of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, which is tonight. So I expect everybody to be there. I know who's in chat right now. If you're not there tonight, you're in trouble. So there's going to be lots of stuff tonight to cover. Tons and tons of news. You guys got to do 3v3. People are desperate for it. So
that's true. So make sure you guys.
Sorry, I don't know if I did a good job.
You did a great job, team. Thank you.
Did better than Finn.
Yeah, Finn just doesn't care about us anymore. That's not true. Finn loves us, even though he brings it a pain on himself. But yeah, check us out tonight. We'll have the big show with all the latest news and notes. If you haven't, not just for us, but Operation Metaverse, a lot of great content out there. We do a lot of live streaming. Check out all the videos. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave comments. Again, comments, not trolling ridiculous stuff. If you want to be ridiculous, then I ain't got time for it. I'm sure you don't either, T. It's like delete. No, just move on. But we really appreciate everybody's support. So keep it up. We'll be back here, same bad time, same bad channel. So thanks to T-Money for being on. Thanks for the whole crew. Thank you guys for watching. We love you. Of course, we're going to have you on. So everyone have a great rest of your day. And we're going to go give Finn some cookies and some hugs and tell him how great he is. And then he'll be ready for tonight. So everyone have a great rest of your night. And we will see you at 8 p.m. Eastern. Peace.